All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they give you back-to-back updates on how things they be or how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Yes, my people, do that and you would be able to get our news anytime when we drop them. Bojum, you will be among the first set of people that would get our news ASAP. Also, remember to like and share this news so that your friends and families also that are in support of or have the kind of mindset that you do, because we know a whole lot of people are not understanding the things that are actually going on. A lot of people are actually naive about the things that are going on, and that's why they do not understand the risks, they do not understand the tasks and everything at hand. And so because of course if you share this type of videos to people that do not understand, I'm sorry, I'm diving into something different. If you send it to people that do not understand, they would say a whole lot of negative things about it. But then if they are in your course and they already understand the doings or the things that are going on in total, they will be able to flow with us immediately. There is no need to convince anybody that does not already know. Those that are naive will end up understanding when the deed is done. And so my people, do well to share to the brothers in this course. Okay, my people, the latest one we will give right here, of course, is coming from the PMBRGIE, as he talked about recently about how we have made a big win as a breaking. He said the Biafra government has successfully submitted a letter requesting for recognition to the Canadian government and other nations of the world. Breaking, the Biafra government has successfully submitted a letter requesting for recognition to the Canadian government and other nations of the world. This just lets you understand how far we have actually come. We also have here coming from the PM yesterday, he said that finally we have completed the setup of the Voice Biafra satellite TV, and this is the final result. The TV image resolution is 4K, the highest standard. We are rounding up on the Voice of Biafra satellite radio, who hits Nigeria like never before. And people, all these things are being done at the moment. All these things are being done for the cause. The recognition of the Biafra movement, the Biafra referendum, the Biafra freedom, and the Biafra nation is as is by as the letters have been submitted. And we know whenever it comes to the PMBRGIE making the huge moves and making the important moves, we know that he will always do the needful. And at this particular point, he has done the most. And we should always, one way or another, find our ways to trust him whenever it comes to things like this, because he does not slack. And that is the truth of the matter. He does not slack whenever it comes to things like this. And because of that, that is why I believe that is why from the beginning we had our faith in him. I believe that is why at first we even started having faith in him and believing him, because he was a man that would talk and would go through with whatever he has said he would do. He's not a man that would say something else and do something else differently. No, he is a man that would talk and do immediately without any delay. And that is one thing that has made us trust him or trust his capabilities, because you have come to understand how far this man is ready to go for us, or how far he's ready to go for the Biafra freedom. And that is why we trust him with a whole lot of things. That is why we believe him a whole lot of things. And the things he has said and exposed, we have also come to find out and scrutinize that these things are true. This man was not trusted immediately. Every single one of us knows that when he first came out and was talking and was making big moves or saying the kind of things he was saying, he wasn't trusted immediately. We did not give him our trust immediately, and that is very, very good. It's not something that we should actually be angry about, because of course anybody can come out anybody that can just come out and decide to start doing anything. We will, even at this point that we are right now, we have people that are just waking up to come online to talk rubbish, to look for ways to scam people of their money. We have seen these people, and so we know And so when he came out at first, we were not, of course, we cannot be welcome to him immediately. But at some point, we got to understand that this man is the man for the job. He will be the man that should be able to actually do everything as it's supposed to be without delay. And of course, he did it as expected. And the one thing is clear: we have we are in support of every single thing he has been doing. We are in support of it. We are proud of the fact that we have someone like this ready to go tooth and nail to make sure that we get the movement, we get to where we want to be. And if I'm being very sincere, we'll get there.
Because that is what they know how to do. My people, now so e go just be o, na so this man come out just dey talk, and wetin I dey try explain give una be say anybody wey do wetin e no suppose do, anybody that goes to mess up near Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or ends up as a saboteur like this particular man, no matter what you are supposed to do or how you were supposed to represent him, whether as a lawyer or as a friend or as anything at all, as a soldier, as a BLA member, anything you were supposed to do, and you end up turning into a sabo, it will hit back at you. Enweghị kwuru that will stop this particular thing, because a saboteur will always remain a sabo. You cannot stop being one, and that is the truth of the matter. This particular man you represented, just like he said in his long notes, they are called upon and you started representing. And then this particular beginning that he even talked about in his confession, or in his begging for forgiveness, was that first of all, as he has been silent throughout this play, you know that his silence means that he don't actually hit her. That is what it means, because it has gotten to him to the extent that we ourselves have now recognized this man's faults and everything he has said. And we know that PM was among the main people that came out and said, you see this particular age of man, this particular man has done this particular man has done this, and brought out everything he had gone against. My people, it's not everybody that can stay in this fight, and that is the truth of the matter. This fight is not for everybody, and that is the truth. If you know that you are not capable of standing firm where you are, the propaganda and everything they will use and come against you, this government, they are ready to put everything against you. And it might not be your intention, my people. If it no be your intention, but the kind of oppression where you don't get will change your mindset and will make you want to do the opposite. And that is the truth of the matter. And by the time you have changed and you have done wrong, we will not forgive you, because what you are supposed to do, you did not do it. And that is the truth of the matter. And you see this particular man, a Jofo, that was supposed to represent and do the needful. Instead, the man aga na-eme ihe ọzọ, ihe gbasara ya, just connived with the IPOB DOS and the federal government and did whatever they could, they knew how to do, and then left it. And they thinking that it would be something that would end up to be fruitful for them. Now, maybe they have decided not to give him money, or his money has not entered, or they have what abandoned him, they have left him behind. Something must have happened that has made him maybe come back to his senses, to realize that, oh, I have actually done wrong, or this thing I did does not make sense. And that is the truth. These people will always end up finding out that they messed up. And by that time, all the lot too late. This man is a cancelled man. There is nothing that will make us look at this man and think we trust with him again, because he has messed up during the time that he was given. And that is the thing about this fight. My people, the amount of things they have thrown at people, they have thrown at every single person that looks like, or that is thinking like the person wants to like support the movement. Immediately they have thrown a lot of arguments, they've thrown a lot of backfiring on the person, just to make sure that this person does not succeed, or does not continue on that particular thing the person has decided to do. You see? And that is what these people have been doing from the beginning of time. And I believe that is what they used to convert the IPOB people to themselves, the IPOB and the IPOB DOS, as they've turned around to start messing up, together with the Southeast governors that have been messing up. Every single one of them, make I no generalize, but most of them have messed up to the core and cannot even be called people that are trustworthy. And that is the truth of the matter. That is the fair truth of the matter. Because when we cannot have people that are even trustworthy, when we cannot have our leaders that are trustworthy or politicians that can, in their own part, be steadfast and do the things, stand firm in some kind of things that will strengthen this fight, then we cannot move on. And that is the truth. We cannot move on. We cannot actually have hope that this particular person is siding us and pull through with this person. But of course, that is what we have. That is the unity is what we lack, but it is not going to stop us. We would use what we have to get what we want. And until we get what we want, we are not backing down. And so, yes, my people, this is it. This is what we have for this particular broadcast. This is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.